Hello everybody, Don't Blink here again with another Battlefield 3 gameplay commentary for you guys, and today I actually have some post-patch footage that I'm happy with. This is post-patch footage in which my mouse is actually working correctly, and obviously that's a big change over what was happening previously with this patch. I had to apply some mouse acceleration changes to my Windows. Never had to do that before. I usually play with, raw input and all that stuff, but I don't know, something was going wrong, and the fix changed it and fixed it, so yeah. Anyway, for those of you who may be having mouse troubles with the latest patch, I'd recommend, searching out ways to completely remove any and all mouse acceleration from Windows. But yeah, anyway. So here's some footage. I have a couple different clips. I wanted to show you guys just some of the what I consider to be really good clips that I've gotten since the patch came out. And here I'm using the acw-r, which is one of my favorite carbines for the engineer class ever since it came out. And later on I'll be using the PKP. So here we were pushed back to the final crate on Strike at Karkand, and we mounted a pretty strong defense and had some really hectic moments. So I hope you guys enjoyed this footage. Later on, I have the PKP on Damavand Peak, and that thing has returned to its former glory, in my opinion. This latest patch introduced better accuracy for belt-fed light machine guns while standing still and aiming, and I've definitely noticed a difference. The PKP used to be really fantastic because it had a lower spread than all of the other light machine guns in Battlefield 3. They removed that advantage, but now most every belt-fed light machine gun should be kind of similar to the PKP in terms of, aimed, standing, accuracy, and spread. And man, do I love the feel of it. It doesn't feel cheap, it doesn't feel overpowered, but it feels, it still feels effective. And before, with the high spread, it didn't feel super effective. You really needed to be crouched, stationary, prone, or have a bipod set up to make full use of the belt-fed light machine guns. And you'll still be outshot, especially at longer ranges, by assault rifles and things like that. But up close and, up to medium range, the light machine guns, especially the belt-fed ones, are doing really well now. So I'm happy with that change. Additionally, I've been using the M1911, which I haven't noticed too much of a difference. I never really used it all that much before, so maybe it's just because I didn't have enough experience with it prior to the patch. But, it feels effective. It doesn't feel ungodly or anything like that. But, it feels solid. And I really enjoyed using the M1911 in Battlefield Bad Company 2, so I think I'm going to be using the M1911 in Battlefield 3 from now on, just because it holds a special place in my heart. And I have no idea what that guy was thinking driving into those things. Maybe he thought they were destructible or something, but this guy was not the best driver, as you can tell from this footage here. And he ends up pinning us against the wall there, so I end up just trying to head towards Alpha and getting a nice little headshot on this guy. But as you'll see from the footage I'm about to share with you, the PKP, oh my goodness. This was my favorite light machine gun at the very beginning of Battlefield 3's lifespan, and I think it has returned to that top spot for me now that this patch has been released. And I thought I saw a sniper up there. I wasn't exactly sure, so I just tried to suppress him a bit. You do have 100 rounds by default with the PKP, so you don't have to worry about wasting ammunition with this thing. But anyway, in terms of other changes that I've noticed in the patch, the M16A3 and the M4 carbines were all supposed to be kind of nerfed in terms of the recoil. Kind of like with the M1911 though, I never used the M16A3 or any of those weapons all that much prior to the patch, especially not as much as a lot of other YouTubers. And as a result, the change to the recoil, I didn't really notice it all that much. I mean, I guess I noticed it a tiny bit. But overall, it's not a huge nerf, and I definitely think that those weapons are still very, very effective. And this was probably my favorite clip out of the bunch, so if you're not watching the footage right now, definitely turn back the clock and watch this clip from the very beginning, because it is absolutely absurd how many kills I was able to get during this stretch. But yeah, the M16A3 doesn't seem that much weaker than it was before. I still find it to be very, very effective at longer ranges, and obviously very effective at close to medium range. I have not used the UMP or the M5K yet, but I've heard that those have become very, very good. The UMP is great for close quarters now. It was good before, but now it's even better. And the M5K, I've heard from D-Crew Colin and a couple other people that it is really fantastic. So I'm definitely going to have to check that out very, very soon. But yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy with this patch. Wasn't super happy with below radar not working against handhelds anymore, especially since they increased the range on the handhelds. But, you know, overall, it's a pretty solid patch. If it hadn't caused that mouse problem for me, then I think I would have been much happier when it first came out. But anyway, that's about it for this video. I've got a nice little streak here, just really quick. I was kind of amazed that I was able to kill so many people so quickly. And then finally, I have a funny clip to cap off this video. So I hope you guys enjoy the finish. And if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know, what do you think of Battlefield 3's latest patch? And I will talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.